So that's Eric. Let's go with Kunal. Says hi. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, Jose Pablo, you're right. The one that I was mentioning was Jan Sculpts. He does those sort of like breakdowns as well. So John says, hi, Abe, myself, or sorry, Kunal says, I got my portfolio reviewed by you a few months ago, and you gave me some things, and I took those feedback, and you updated my portfolio. I'm still unable to get some good jobs, so could you give me, to guide me with what's lacking? I know market's in a bit bad condition, but still, here's my portfolio. Please share your thoughts. Yeah, I do remember some of these pieces. I particularly remember this one, if I'm not mistaken, which was a really good, like, apron asset for games. I think, my friend, the one thing you're missing the most in your portfolio are, if you want to be a character artist, which of course is what I see right here, you're missing the full characters, right? Like complete characters. Because for instance, this King Kai here from Dragon Ball Z, it's very fun. It's a fun character. It's fan art. You did a great job here on the stitching. I'm not sure if you use like Substance Designer or something. It looks like you use Sampler. It's fun, but I don't see topology, so I'm not sure if this is game ready. There's a couple of things there on the forms of the hands that could be improved. So yeah, same for this one, Monkey D. Luffy. It's not a bad sculpt, but that's all it is, right? Like right now, this does only look like a single sculpt. It doesn't look like it's a finished piece for a game. So remember, guys, that in this industry, it's very important that you show you are capable of taking something from the very beginning all the way to the very end of a pipeline, including all of the boring stuff that we don't like to do, including retopology, including UVs, including rendering, including shading, sometimes even rigging, things like that, okay? So right here, what I see is that you do have some very cool models. Like this is a cool model, for instance. Careful with the metal edgeware, we've talked about that one before, but this is a cool model. See, okay, this is very interesting, man. I think you're also sort of like shooting yourself on the foot by making some interesting choices here for your portfolio. Let me explain. You have a very cool bike. I want to see more of the bike, and you show me the bedroll, and you show me the backpack, and then we go into this sort of like texture variations on the element. No, I want to see the bike. I want to see the wireframe on the bike. I want to see your UV layout for this bike, because I'm interested in seeing how you tackle something as complex as this piece right here. So don't get distracted, or don't get too distracted with these things right here. It's fine. If this is going to be for like a game, like a trading card game, and this is one of the variations, do one or two, but we have, what, 6, 7 different, 8 different variations. I don't care about the variations. I care about the bike itself, okay? So we gotta be a little bit smarter on what kind of things we present on our portfolios. Now, there's a couple of pieces here that you might feel very, again, connected to, such as this guy right here, right? This Chacha Chaudhary, the Indian comic legend. If this is like a hero of yours and you really admire his work, that's perfect. But let's be honest, man, this is not a good piece for your portfolio. So when you have weird pieces on your portfolio, it also makes someone question your artistic decisions and visions. I know it hurts. I know it sucks that you might need to take this one out if this is a character or a person that you really admire. But even this Mario, right? Like, it's not the greatest Mario I've seen out there. So maybe you're very proud because you learned a lot of things while doing this specific project. But if the project is not good enough, it's better to just take it out, okay? There's a lot of things, and you can see this even on the YouTube channel. If you go through my YouTube channel and you check all of the thumbnails of things I've done, I can even show you right here. Like all of these things that I've done, like the cannon, like the griffin that I did yesterday, like this NES controller. Like I've done so many exercises, so many demos of the tools and the things, and this will never be on my portfolio because they're not portfolio worthy to me. So you gotta be the first filter who decides what is good and what is not good, okay? So it's very, very important to do that. Does adding a head bust hinder my chances? It doesn't hinder your chances. Like this one right here, right? Cain Velasquez. It's fine. It's a good bust, and in this case, Kunal did a good job on the likeness of the character. So it's not gonna hinder it. But if you don't have a full character and you just have like busts or heads, that does hinder your opportunity, because to me as a recruiter, it would tell me, hey, this guy doesn't know how to complete a full character. He's really good at doing heads, so if I need someone to just do heads for like variations of a character or something, he might be a good fit. But if I need someone to do a full character, I'm not sure if he can do it. So that again would be my advice for you, Kunal. try to do a full character and apply this level of quality that you did for this particular asset here to a full character. So you need to grab like everything you've learned from all of these different projects and combine them into one that shows those skills. Okay? Hope that helps. Let's go. Sorry about that. Robert McPherson says, question, how do you get yourself past the anxiety factor? I have BFA and an AAS in 3D animation, so I know things, but my own brain makes me compare myself to others and then feel like I can't. Yeah, so that's my secret, Robert. I'm always anxious. I'm literally always anxious. No, but getting real, it's normal. It's very normal for us as artists to be anxious, to be afraid, to be nervous. Even I was literally talking about this to David yesterday. I was like, hey dude, like the channel is growing and I never studied anything about content creation. Like getting here and sharing all this stuff, it's scary. Like I don't know all of the tricks and all of the techniques and all of the stuff that I need to know. That's part of learning, right? That's part of being a human, getting yourself into positions where you are going to be exposed to elements or things that will make you uncomfortable, but you will grow from that. You will learn from that. It might not be super amazing. Sometimes you will have bad experiences, but you will learn. Best advice I can give you about comparing yourself to others is that there's people out there that are way better than you, and there's people out there that are way worse than you, and everyone has their own path. Okay, so it's not good to compare yourself to those who you think are better than you, because there's also those who are not better than you, and that would be also unfair to compare yourself or to sort of like look down and compare to those who are just starting, for instance. So just don't compare yourself to them. Compare yourself to yourself. Look at the stuff that you were doing 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and really ask the question, have I improved in the past 3 to 6 months? If you haven't, okay, we gotta do something. We gotta fix something. We gotta learn something. We gotta change our minds or work about specific thing to go or through that sort of like plateau of your skills. And if you have improved, then awesome. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning more stuff. Always learning, always improving, right? And that's how you sort of like go and push to the next level. And I've mentioned this before, guys. Like I know I'm not the best artist out there. I've never said that, and I don't think I ever will. There's a lot of stuff that I'm learning as I continue. Even now that I'm teaching, I'm still learning about stuff. I'm still improving as an artist, and I expect to improve until the day I die. So it's very important that you understand that this is not a race against the world. It's a race against yourself. And as David once told me, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. So keep it steady, keep it simple, okay? Just grab a good pace that you feel comfortable with. Push yourself a little bit more, right, to get those gains a little bit quicker, but make sure you enjoy the process. I'm not sure if you guys are reading or have read the Stormlight Archives, right? But that book not only is a great fantasy book, it actually has some like interesting life lessons there as well. And there's this quote that I love. I'm actually thinking about tattooing it on the arm, which is "Journey before destination." It's the oaths of the knights, right? And one of the oaths is that one: journey before destination. So you focus on the journey, not on the destination. Okay. So hope that helps, my friend. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Robert. You're welcome. Do you have any advice on how to learn texturing max layering in Photoshop? I'm learning in class, but it's in clicking for me. Maya is honestly history. So Lion's Path, Photoshop is not really used anymore, to be honest. Like most texturing work is done via Substance Painter nowadays.